Welcome to this practice. Join me in a seated position on your mat in Sukhasana, easy pose. Sits bones are grounded, sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching up towards the sky, and then begin to connect to your breath. Noticing the sensations of the breath, how it feels as you inhale and exhale. Releasing any tension you may have brought onto your mat with you with each out breath. After a few cycles of breath, we'll begin to tiptoe the fingers out to the side. Drop the chin towards the chest. And then begin to roll the head, just making some half circles, side to side. Moving with the pace of your breath. Being gentle, easy, kind to your body throughout this practice. Begin to make some full circles. And then reverse that circle. So like you're drawing a circle with your nose a few times. And then we'll come back to neutral. Inhale the arms up, allow the gaze to follow. And then exhale the hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. One last time, inhale the arms up. And exhale, down. We'll inhale to open the arms, open the heart. And then exhale, right arm under the left arm. Eagle arms. If possible, you can hook that right hand onto the left thumb. Draw the thumbs away from the face. Bring the arms about parallel with the earth. Inhale to open. And we'll come to the opposite side. Left arm under the right. Again, see if you can lift those arms slightly so the biceps are parallel with the earth as much as possible. Thumbs are away from the face. With these little tweaks, you'll just feel the stretch more. Inhale to open. We'll be doing that a lot more throughout this practice. So just getting warmed up here. Come to tabletop. Go ahead and do some dancing lions. So circling the hips over the heels and then shifting your body weight forward. Like you're drawing a big circle with the hips. We'll do about 3 of those one way. And then reverse it in the opposite direction, finding about 3 big circles with the hips. You may hear some pops and cracks, releasing some tension here. Should feel really good in your body. Walk the hands slightly forward, tuck the toes, begin to peel the hips up towards the sky, not worrying about coming to a straight-legged position here, not in the beginning of your downward facing dog. First, pedal it out, find some movement. Warm up the backs of the legs. We're going to lift the right leg now. Pause here. Stretching through the left leg. Then for a little core work, we'll take a big full breath in. As you exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale to lengthen. Knee to left elbow. Inhale to lengthen. Knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen. Then go ahead and step through. Gaze forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Find a gentle back bend, warming up the spine. And then we'll open the arms up as we've done before. Right arm under left, eagle arms. You can always hug yourself here if the eagle arms is too intense on the shoulders. And then we'll inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, curve the spine and bring the elbows down. Moving through this quickly, we bring the arms back up. And then exhale to lower down. One more time, inhaling up. And then exhaling back to neutral. Unravel, open the heart, reach up overhead. Exhale, come down to frame the foot. Lift the back knee. Step back for your first vinyasa. Finding your back bend. Hips come high to downward facing dog. Onto the left side. Left leg will lift. Pausing here for just a moment. And then bringing the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale to lengthen. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, and step through. Drop the back knee, gaze forward. And then rise up to a kneeling crescent lunge. Find your gentle back bend. Open the arms up. And left arm under right this time. Finding your eagle arms. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers. Try to move with the breath. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Return to neutral. Unravel, open, expand. Arms come up. Come down to frame the foot. Step the feet to the back of the mat and vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Pausing here, just taking a moment to stretch through the upper back body, through the chest, and then we'll begin to walk the hands towards the feet to a forward fold. Find your half lift, your flat back, and fold. Inhale to half lift, flat back, and fold. Knees can be soft here. Find your flat back, this time hands to the hips, and then we'll reach the arms forward. This is a great strengthening move, helps to strengthen through the back body. Hands to heart center, we'll sink the hips to chair. Inhale to open those arms. Exhale, right arm under left. Next inhale, we'll lift those elbows. Hips stay where they are. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lift, so it's just the upper body moving. Try to keep the low body stationary. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Return to neutral. Unravel. Inhale, arms up. Swan dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, walk the hands forward, coming to your plank. Take your vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Right leg will lift, big full breath in. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen, left elbow. Lengthen, nose, lengthen. Step through. Rise to crescent lunge. Inhale to open, expand. Right arm beneath the left. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Nice strong low body here. Keeps you balanced. Good. We're going to carefully step up now to chair. Ground through the right leg. Lift the left and cross it over. Finding our full eagle pose. Sink those hips low. Lift those elbows so the arms are about parallel with the earth, and then unravel the legs only. Carefully step back with the left leg. Back to that crescent lunge. Arms open up, expand, come up, and then down to frame the foot. Right foot to the back of the mat. Take your vinyasa. We're going to revisit that pose on each side, so if that felt super weird or you just didn't have it or weren't balanced, we'll come back to it. Left leg will lift, left knee to left tricep, inhale, knee to right tricep, inhale, and then knee to nose. Lengthen, step through, rise up, find your strength and balance in the legs, rooted to the earth. Inhale, open the heart, gaze up, and then left arm under right. Find that stability, find that focal point so you're balanced. And then inhale to lift the elbows, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Inhale back to center. Gently step forward. Sink the hips down for chair. And then now crossing right leg over the left. Each side may be different. One side might come a little bit easier than the other. Sink down into this eagle pose so the hips are lower. The lower your hips are, the more challenging it's going to be. And we're working on wrapping that leg around, so maybe even the foot comes behind the left calf. Good. Unravel the legs, step the right foot back. Unravel the arms, open up, expand. Reach up and frame the foot. Vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Find your halfway lift. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. And then halfway lift, hands to the hips. Reach it forward. Strength in the low back, length in the legs. Then sink the hips to chair. Arms open. Left arm under right. You guys thought I forgot this side, didn't you? And then lift the elbows and lower. Lift. Remember, we're just moving that upper body and lower. Hips are stationary. Lift and lower. Back to neutral. Unravel. Inhale, lengthen through the legs. Hands to heart center. Stepping onto the middle of our mats. Just want to give you a different angle. I'm showing you don't want that left hip to pop out. You want to have integrity there in that leg, strengthen the leg, really root through that left leg. Open up the arms. Find your eagle arms, right arm under left. And then begin to lift that right leg. Cross it over the left and begin to sink down into this pose, wrapping that right leg around the left. Sink as low as you can. Challenge yourself. Remember to lift those elbows up ever so slightly. Keep the thumbs away from the face. And then go ahead, release that foot down, keeping the legs crossed. Inhale, arms up and forward fold. I like to call this a funky forward fold. Just feels a little bit different with the legs crossed, different variation. Roll it on up to standing. Uncross the legs and then on to the opposite side. Now rooting through the right leg, integrity in that hip, shifting our weight to the right side, and then left arm comes under right. Left leg lifts, cross it over, sink the hips down, find your balance. Now, drishti is tricky here, finding your focal point. You want to fix your gaze on something still across from you, but your hands are sort of in the way. So you have to look past the hands, find that focal point to help keep your balance. It takes practice. It's one of the more challenging balance poses, if you ask me. Go ahead, release the foot down, legs remain crossed, inhale, arms up, and then come down for that funky forward fold. Releasing through the neck, relax through the shoulders. Then roll it on up, arms up, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet mat width apart now. Sink the hips down for Malasana, right shoulder to right knee. Right hand is placed on the mat, left arm reaches up overhead. To take this a step further, you'll flip the palms so they're facing behind you, and then see if you can allow the hands to meet. Maybe they're not even close. Maybe you can use a strap to find that connection. It all has to do with your chest being nice and open, showing you from a different view now. Now the left hand comes down, right arm comes up. So this way you can see the bind. My fingers are interlacing behind me. My right shoulder is nice and open, gazing towards the right. It's a tricky one, requires a lot of mobility in the shoulders. Hands come to heart center. While we're here, why not? Let's go for our crow pose. So hands come down, about shoulder width apart. Gaze is forward, not down. Shift your weight, your knees onto the back of the arms. Playing with lifting one foot, then the other. Maybe both feet come up. Pause the video and take more time in this if you want to play with it. Otherwise, we'll come to seated. Go ahead and shift around in your seat till you feel rooted and grounded. Hands at heart center. Take a moment to come back to the breath. Acknowledge the breath. Have gratitude for the breath which brings us life. And then we'll swim our arms around us. Ground the knuckles towards the earth. Open the heart. It's a great counter move for that eagle arms that we are doing. And then go ahead. We're going to do something different today. Release that bind and come to reverse prayer. If this isn't available, just fold your arms behind your back. Otherwise, see if you can bring the palms together. It may feel tricky or awkward. It's one of those awkward things that you might not have now, but with practice, you could have it. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.